welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, please do like and subscribe to my channel. And if anything resonates within this reading, then just pop an emoji down there. Or if you would like to book your own personalised reading, my details are in the description box. So let's see what we have for you today. Now, there's been something going round and round in my mind throughout the day, through experience I've had with people around me as well. And what it's suggesting is about how we can go from one day to the next and how we can completely change our attitude towards our lives. So basically, you can have one day where you're feeling really low, you feel like all is lost, there's nothing really going on for you, there's no real excitement or anything really going your way. And then, the next day can be a completely different story because something changed. Now, one thing I find, and I try and work with a lot of my clients, is how we kind of access our inner power, because it's healthy to be aware of how we're feeling about something, and it's okay to validate your feelings around, if you're just having a day where you feel crap, you just feel like you want to cry, or you're just feeling a way about something, or you're feeling angry and you're just like, I just want to sit and lick my wounds today. That's been the word, like a sentence of the day today, licking wounds. That's perfectly fine. But it's how long you stay indulging in that. Because if you're in it for too long, it becomes an indulgence. And that's kind of like a shadow quality that can hold you in a place that stops you from being able to move forward. So what we have to do is just observe, okay, so where is this coming from? What can I, am I feeling like I want to stay in this space, or do I want to move? And this is where you can start to see, actually, through just even acknowledging that that's how I'm feeling right now, you're starting to slowly move through it. And then in time, you kind of move out of it completely, to the point where you're like, you've shifted that energy, you've created space within yourself to fill with something that actually feels lighter, feels better. Okay, so let's get into this reading. I hope that resonates with you, and if you needed to hear that today, then that was for you, and I do wish you well. So we have Perthrow again. Now, Perthrow is all about this energy of taking a chance. And this is again about that pulling yourself through that energy of like, every day is a lottery, every day is a gamble, and your day could go either way. No matter how much you try and control things, there's not always the opportunity to control everything. Sometimes you have to just let things be and discover, what can I do in this particular situation? Let's see what else we have for you. Glass. So because of this, if you're already in a point where you're feeling quite low at the moment, you're feeling like all is lost, you're feeling down about something, there is a sudden change on the horizon. Something is about to change, whether that is later today or by tomorrow morning. There is a real change on the horizon for you at this point. Okay. But you do have to be patient, and you do have to stay in this space just for a little bit longer, okay? Now, for some of you, I am picking up an energy around, now hear me out, it's around pregnancy, but it might not necessarily be like the conception of a child. It might be the conception of an idea, like the birthing of something, a seed that's been planted, that's in its conception stage right now. So you've kind of taken a chance here. And observing how you're feeling about things, you needed to feel that lowness, you needed to feel that energy to push you through into this conception, okay? And that's what you're doing right now, is like observing that conception, because it's almost like you've had a realization about how your life is changing, how something is changing in your life, and you felt kind of a way about it, but now you're in like an acceptance stage. You're starting to accept it for what it is, and allowing yourself to just live in each moment because of it, okay? There's a real connection there with the throat chakra, so this is allowing you to communicate how you're feeling about this, and just know it's okay to not feel 100% on that all the time. You know what I mean? Things take time to get to grips with, don't they? So let's just see what particular area of your life this reading is about. we have happiness. So this is about you finding that happiness. And as we know, you can't find happiness externally. You can find dopamine hits, you can find oxytocin, you can find things that give you a temporary feeling of fulfillment or happiness. But true happiness comes from within, and that's making choices that are based around what feels good for you at the time. Okay. Oh, and we have marriage. So like we were saying before about that conception idea, yeah, there's something that is being conceived here, and this could be to do with an actual marriage. It could be to do with you, a union that you're in at the moment, going into, leading into, what am I trying to say? Furthering that. It's like the next level of your relationship, basically, for some of you, is what you're entering here. But for some of you, this is more about your idea, that conception of what it is that you're looking to work on. Now, this could be you collaborating with somebody else. It could be a signing of contracts, because that basically is what marriage is, isn't it? So it's not necessarily on a love, but it is definitely about bringing you happiness, something that's bringing you happiness at this time. I'm going to pull those down there so you can actually see what we're doing. Okay, so I'm going to get some cards to see what is this that's taking place right now. What is this marriage, this happiness that you are entering? Because you need to know about this, don't you? I'll go and grab that. It's all the way over here. So hammock, we've got taking a vacation physically or mentally. So I feel like you're sort of stepping back from something that's been on your mind quite a lot lately, and it's been really too much. So for some of you, this may be that you're physically going away for a few days to think, to be by yourself. And for some of you, this is more about you taking time to rest. So taking time away from admin jobs, things like that, things that are kind of like a little bit much for you at this time, and you need to take that bit of mental rest. So let's see what else we have for you. There's a little bit of financial stress I'm feeling from this as well. Months of the year. Oh, June. Okay, we've got June coming out on there. Didn't see that on there before. Now we've got flowers, so happiness. We've got double happiness here. You are entering a time, even if you don't believe it right now, if you're feeling really down in the dumps, happiness is around the corner. You may be gifted flowers, you may be smelling the flowers at this time. It's a wonderful time of the year to go out and look at the flowers. Maybe you're growing your own flowers. We have tulip, which is great passion as well. So for some of you, I do feel this is to do with a love connection. You're feeling like the honeymoon period again, if this has been a connection that you've been in for a long time. And for some of you, I feel like it's something that's been brewing for a long time, but never really got to the next level. So I do feel it's a previous connection that's taken a next step kind of thing. And it says caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. You needed to know this. You need to know that this change is coming. You are not going to feel, what's the word? You're not going to feel this suppressed way for very much longer. It's all going to change, yeah? I'm getting somebody having a bit of brain fog at the moment, or feeling very sort of like heavy in the mind and not really being able to focus on anything or really think about anything at this time. So it's kind of like, you know, this energy of just allow yourself to be in that chrysalis as the caterpillar right now, but very, very soon you are going to be emerging as the butterfly. It is all going to be changing, and I feel like it's going to take you a little bit by surprise as well. I feel like it's just going to suddenly happen. You know what I mean? Wind chimes, you've got peace and harmony on the way too. So again, if you're not feeling peaceful at the moment, you're feeling a little bit anxious, a little bit chaotic, there is peace and happiness. For some of you, I feel like you're already starting to feel that. And you want more of that. You want more of that to come in. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. So the ones that are here that are feeling like there's things in the way and you're not able to communicate clearly at this time in certain aspects of your life, that's what's going to change here. It's definitely going to change, okay? So I'm seeing something about feeling protected or a need to feel protected at this time. And something in your life is making you feel more protected than you've ever felt before. And it's allowing you, in a way, it's almost bringing up some emotion for you that you're starting to recognise, actually, this isn't such a bad thing. It's helping me to really unfold and express myself and understand what it is that I want in my life and what I need. So let's get a little bit more information on here. But there's definitely somebody here that needs to know that happiness is around the corner. You're not far away from it. You're just having a moment right now. You just need to let that emotion out. But it will be changing very, very soon. Okay. Bird perch. You're waiting for news, a package or a letter. Now this could be to do with this marriage here. So again, this could be to do with a contract that you're about to sign. It could be to do with a proposal from a loved one, or just an advancement in your current relationship. But you're going to receive a gift. There's something coming to you that you're not expecting this. You're really not expecting this. Okay. But there is a warning about your money. So it's like danger, especially with money matters. So there is this element of, and maybe this is why you're feeling a little bit low at the moment. Maybe you've been battling something with somebody to do with financial things. But overall, things are looking happy and good. This is like something on the back burner. This is in the background. So let's have a little look more into that. What is that in the background there for? What can we do about that? Yeah, okay. So it looks to me like somebody is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. So that could be to do with this bear. It's almost like somebody has a hold over you. And this has come out before in a previous reading not that long ago. Somebody has a hold over you in a financial way. But it's not really about the money. It's more about them stopping you from moving forward. Maybe they don't really like this relationship. Maybe they don't like this, what you're passionate about, what's bringing you happiness. They don't really want you to be happy. And they are trying to come between you here. Someone is trying to do that. So you may know who that is or you may not. But if something's making you feel like you're questioning something that makes you happy, then it's more than likely them, not what makes you happy. Okay. So just be aware of that, because it does feel like there is a warning there. There's something that you need to be aware of. Diamonds, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. So, again, you can't make this stuff up, can you? This marriage card, it could be an engagement ring. You know, they're usually diamonds, aren't they? So it could be that you're going to be receiving this ring, or you're going to be giving this ring, depending on the dynamic, depending on who you are in this relationship and how you're feeling right now. So I do feel that there has been some illusion around this particular connection, but something's being made clear. The brain fog is kind of like lifting, and that's what this sudden change is. And it's making you really understand and realise what it is that you want. And it's almost like this marriage here is you making a very clear and distinct message to the person that's trying to get in the way. It's almost like I'm done. This is what I want, and I'm going to show you this is what I want. It's almost like, you know, really putting your money where your mouth is by saying, I'm signing on the dotted line. I can't give you any more proof that this is what makes me happy and this is what I want. Okay, so it's like almost like you've got to give somebody some real solid evidence that you're done with what they're trying to sabotage for you. Okay, you're having to sort of really make sure people know what it is that you want, the direction that you're going in. Let's have a look. Gravel, involvement with the law. So you may have some kind of issue here with a person where you're going to need to protect yourself. You're going to need to get some kind of protection order or something in place to keep you safe. This is about justice. So it's about you, there may be a truth that's about to come out as well. And with that truth, you realise you need to protect yourself. or you need to protect your loved ones, the people around you. And maybe that's part of what this marriage is about, is like protecting your loved ones, protecting those that mean most to you. So I'm going to get one more of these cards, and then we're going to get into the tarot on this and see what we have. Bird flying, so news is on the way. We've had a lot of messages like that. There is some good news on its way to you. So if you're in that funk, like we said, you're not going to be in it for very long, because there is good news, there's progress here, there are things moving, and it all seems to be around June. So we've only got like another week or something left of May, haven't we? So this is happening very fast for you. This is happening quickly. You maybe just need to release a little bit of emotion at this time, in order for this change to occur. Okay, it's healthy though, it's good for you. So let's just see, what is this current situation for you? Did that just flip over? No, it didn't. What is your current energy with the tarot cards? Okay, let me see what these are. So yeah, manifesting what you want. You know, you have really found a power within yourself, but you're sometimes a little bit afraid to use that power. Maybe for fear of getting it wrong, or for meddling with magic, that kind of thing. But your thoughts, your feelings, all the things that you're thinking about right now, you're bringing into fruition. You are manifesting into your life. And for some of you, I'm pretty sure these two came out the other day together as well. You're actually really opening yourself up to love. You're manifesting this love relationship. You're manifesting something that's bringing emotional fulfillment at this time. This is exciting for you, and it's something that you've been thinking about for some time, but you didn't really feel like you had everything together in order to do this. But now you do. Or now at least you feel you do, and you're feeling this love, you're feeling this support, this sort of emotional contentment that's going on with this. That's wonderful. It's really, really nice to see. There has been some communication here of where you need to take charge and bring some truth to the forefront. There's a truth that needs to be announced, I feel. Yeah, because there's been some sorrow, there's been some worry, or possibly even some guilt around a particular situation. It could be to do with this person that's trying to drive a wedge, you know, maybe they hold something over you and you're worried about that, or you have been worried about that. But now you're kind of getting the courage to be sort of like, well, whatever, I need to express this love. I need to get this information out. Now, if that's not you, this could be the person that you're inquiring about, that has this truth to give you, that has this information to give you. They've been worrying about it, they've been feeling guilty about it, and they're ready to come through now. It's made them very stressful financially, whether that's you or somebody else. I do feel like there's two different collectives here. Okay. I'm actually going to put those back because that didn't seem right. Yeah, so you've been in this energy of attracting to you. You know, in the past you've kind of run after things that you've thought you've wanted, but what that's actually done for you is created this restless energy where you haven't really been able to feel fully, like, truly loved, truly content in certain connections. Whereas now you're in this energy of like, there's a real fertility here, there's a real expansion of feeling so connected, and so loved, like unconditional love is what I'm getting from this. And it feels amazing. I feel like this could be a female in your life if you are male here, or whatever your dynamic is, you'll know who this person is. Or this could be you yourself, just really attracting to you all of that abundance, all of that unconditional love. That there's a lot of emotional fulfillment here. There's a lot of fulfillment in many ways. It's like I'm getting this sort of honeymoon period kind of feeling, and it's been a long journey. Like you've been through a lot. I do feel like you've been through quite a lot in this, and in this time you've actually had some real glow up, like real realization about, you know, what it is that you want. You are in a triumph right now. You're having pride in yourself. You're taking pride in this connection and in yourself. You've really had, like, something's been revealed to you, an awakening, if you like. That's what you've been going through, but actually you're starting to see how good that is, and how it's bringing you out of a state of worry or like feeling like all is lost, into a space of like, I can really see the future now. I can really see how this is going to work out, and I'm moving towards it feeling triumphant. I'm feeling proud of myself for what I've exposed here, feeling proud of myself for the realizations that I've made. And you are heading into that energy. You really, really are. It's coming. It's definitely coming. So let's get a little bit more information on this situation with this person that's kind of driving a wedge. So this could be a person, it could be a female, as it's coming through on here, that's very cocky, very confident, really thinks a lot of themselves, I feel. And feels like they have you, they're very determined to have power over you, is what I'm getting. And there's jealousy. There's a massive amount of jealousy that's going on in this. This person is feeling very, very jealous of you, I feel, moving forward, moving on in your life. They've been planning in the background what they can do here. Oh, let me just have a little look at that. Right, so let's see. What can you do? Yeah, they're bringing a lot of burden to your life, like really kind of bringing you down, making you feel quite uncomfortable, or making you feel like you're carrying somebody else's emotional baggage, if you like. Just really sort of, yeah, holding you back by bringing their stuff at your door. And you've had enough of that. You've definitely had enough of that. So what is your advice here? What can you do about this? That's weird. I thought a card had fallen out there, but it hadn't. What is your advice? Yeah, you need to let that go and move forward. So this is death and rebirth. So this is the end of that chapter now. You need to cut ties, end it, so that you can start this new beginning, this fresh start. But I do feel like this marriage card and the happiness on there needs to be something very symbolic to really announce that you're no longer part of this person's life. You're no longer part of that. They need to see that I've definitely moved on. I've definitely, you know, this is definitely never going to be what it was. Okay, that's what I'm getting from this. And there may be an element of grief around that. There may be an element of sorrow around that, but it is necessary for your growth. You're going to feel a little bit bad about that, but you know you've gone as far as you possibly can with how this person is manipulating and trying to hold you in a place that's stopping you from moving forward, stopping you from being happy. Let me see. So, what else do we have for you? You are very slowly already moving away from this person, I feel. You're already starting to make that move. You're feeling more stable, more secure by yourself. And understanding actually that's what you needed to access in yourself anyway to be happy. It's like perhaps you were looking for this in somebody else to help you through things, and you kind of realised actually I can do that for myself. And in doing that, it's aligned you with something else that also is quite stable and secure, and you're feeling very good about that. And we've got the Ace of Cups on the bottom. So again, this is this realisation of a love connection. There is love here, and romantic joyfulness. Just, you've got a fresh start available to you, and I feel like you know that already, and you're moving towards it. And this is what this sudden change is. So let's see what your final outcome is on here. Ooh, victory. V is for victory. So you've got victory coming in here, and the ability to take action. So I do feel like the action that's about to take place within this connection, whether that's you taking the action or whether that's somebody taking action towards you, it is victorious. It looks like an amazing venture that's going to happen a lot quicker than you expect, I feel. It's already kind of like in the throes of happening. So I'm going to leave this reading here for you. If you would like to explore this on a deeper level, we can get some details about who the person is, details around your finances and things, and details just around how you move forward maybe within this. Then please do get in touch. My details are down in the description box for you to book a personalised reading, or drop an emoji or something just to let me know how this reading resonated with you. And I wish you a blessed day.